The leaders of the 5 countries bordering the Caspian Sea signed a convention on its legal status in Kazakhstan. The Caspian Sea states are Iran, Russia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan, and the deal governs the dividing of the resources of the sea. At stake are trillions of dollars worth of hydrocarbons in the seabed that is home to about 50 billion barrels of oil and nearly 9 trillion cubic meters of natural gas in proven or probable reserves. The Caspian is also the most important source of one of the world's most expensive delicacies, caviar. A kilogram of it costs $25,000. Between 80 to 90% of the world's caviar is sourced from the Caspian Sea. The Kazakhstan Summit Convention paves the way for more energy exploration and pipeline projects. Iran's president, who was attending the Kazakhstan summit, said the Caspian Sea countries need to further discuss the key issue of splitting the seabed. This is what has caused most disputes. Hassan Rouhani, however, described the deal as a major step toward enhancing multilateral relations.
I
am glad that today we have favorable conditions in which we can use the Caspian Sea more and better than before for the sake of littoral estates regarding navigation, tourism, the use of energy and transit.
Rouhani added the convention signed by Iran and the 4 other countries will strengthen the security of the Caspian Sea.
It's significant to show that diplomacy and works and common sense works, and countries can get together and make kind of mutual compromises and agree. So it's important as a principle. It's also important in terms of what's been accomplished. So now I think it'll be easier for all these 5 countries to exploit the natural resources.
The Caspian Sea Convention is significant because it's the first major step towards resolving a decade-long dispute. The row began after the collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 1990s. Iran and the former Soviet Union had a clearly defined maritime border, but in talks with the ex-Soviet republics, the Islamic Republic insists on either dividing the sea into 5 equal parts or jointly developing all its riches. The overall Caspian Sea dispute is over the division of the seabed resources, but all the regional countries agree the document serves as a basis for solving all issues related to the world's largest enclosed body of water. Russian President Vladimir Putin said at the Kazakhstan summit the landmark accord signed by his country and the 4 other Caspian Sea states turns the area into a lockout zone, that is, it's exclusive to the countries that share its shoreline, and limits military presence in the sea to the 5 littoral countries.
Basically, all fingers point to the United States, which ever since the collapse of the Soviet Union, decided to sort of have this policy of projecting its power all over the world, and trying to sort of economically at least, or maybe even military, to squeeze the competition. So, that's what the United States wanted to do, and they're trying to push their military presence, economic presence all over the world.
Putin said hotspots, including the Middle East and Afghanistan, aren't far away from the Caspian Sea. Therefore, the very interests of our peoples require our close cooperation. The Caspian Sea Summit document might not be perfect for any of the 5 nations, but it is seen as an important step toward preventing regional tensions in the future.